whoa, it's time to remove the safeties. It's time to remove the guardrails. It's time to remove the excuses. It's time to stop focusing on what happened in the past or what might happen in the future and fully embrace this present moment. Hey guys, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. Say it with me. Done is better than perfect. Master one thing at a time. Practice makes better. And this has to work. Let's get it. Hello, what's going on? Awesome party peeps. It's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. If you are new to this channel, we talk all things premium courses, luxury coaching, and mentorship brands. How you can start to build those out using your knowledge, your expertise, your wisdom, okay, from your lived experiences. That's so important. So if you're interested in learning how to package your courses, how to package your knowledge into the format of courses and luxury coaching and mentorship brands and programs, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like button, bell notification, so you know when new episodes like this drop and we can hang out live, okay? What's going on IG? It's good to see you on as well. Now let's get into today's topic. I want to talk about the present being a present and how we need to live in it fully. And of course, I'm going to wrap this into your courses, okay, and luxury coaching and mentorship programs and brands so that we can apply this going forward. So earlier today, I was at the gym, and if you know me, like I am so open to constructive criticism. I'm open to feedback. I'm open to constantly learning and leveling up. And this is one of the reasons I go to a gym. I don't go, just to be going. I go for the community. I go for the camaraderie. If I wanted, and for feedback and to learn new stuff. If I wanted to just go to the gym just to be going, then I wouldn't go to a gym, right? You know what I mean? Pay for a membership. I would just go to my own little personal gym that I have set up here at home anyway. But with that being said, I was significantly humbled today at the gym. What's going on, IG? It's good to see you on. I was significantly humbled today at the gym, and it was by someone I don't know outside of the gym. But I was walking on the treadmill, and I had he's like, oh, I noticed your little safety hand. And I was like, what do you mean by safety hand? He was like, the hand that you keep inside of the handle. So while you're reading your book, my book, I usually hold it in this hand if it can't fit on the stand. He's like, that little hand is a safety hand, and you don't really need that. Now, mind you, this is somebody who, while he is on the treadmill, he's also like reading a book, turning in circles. I'm like, I'm not doing all what you're doing. He was like, you don't have to do all that, but I'm just letting you know that you're past the point where you need that little safety hand. And I was like, I appreciate that. He's like, maybe, and we continue talking and having these conversations. He's like, maybe you needed it before. He was like, but you don't have to go back to where it is that you were before. And so I'm passing this message along to you today that the present is a present and you have to live in it fully. We cannot go back to yesterday or even 10 minutes ago, because that was my excuse today. And he was like, that's an excuse and we're not doing that. And I love when people call me out on making excuses, because I do the same thing. I'm not an excuse type of person. I hate it when it's coming out of my mouth. And I always correct, of course, my clients and students when it's coming out of theirs. It's like, hey, let's identify this for what it really is and really get to the root of why you're like, I don't want to do the work, okay? Or why you're procrastinating, why you're, not moving things forward. So the excuse that I gave him was, I just finished legs. Today was leg day. I just finished legs. And so I need the little safety hand on the treadmill. And he was like, that sounds like an excuse to me, because I just told you you're past that. I watch you do your whole treadmill. He's like, and your most confident strides were when you had to flip the page in the book and you didn't have the safety hand. So I'm just not sure why you're still using the safety hand. And I was like, oh, you're right. That was definitely an excuse. So we can't use our excuses about the effort that we put in yesterday, the effort that we put in last week, or even 10 minutes ago, okay? For why we're not putting the effort in right now in this very moment. I always say we have faith to breathe. Right? Like we don't worry about, okay, is my next breath coming? We have faith in God that we are going to continue breathing. So is that level of faith, like if we have breath in our bodies to be able to put in the effort, to be able to enjoy the present moment, then that's what we should be enjoying. Not anxiously focused on what's going to happen in the future, or worry and doubtful and self-criticizing the mistakes that we made in the past. Like we need to be living fully in the present and not, again, excusing our efforts from the past and thinking that they make up our effort in the present. Okay. It's time to move forward. It's time to put in the same effort with which you want to move forward, put that effort in now. And so that's what that told me earlier today. I was like, oh my God, this is so good. I was like, I definitely was excusing myself from the work. And that's just not who I am, especially as a high performer, high achiever, right? So I'm like, I need to like really get in here. And the next time, I promised him, I was like, the next time I come in this gym, I'm gonna remove the safety hand. I might not be doing all the turns and stuff that you're doing on the treadmill. Like I'm not there. I don't feel like I'm at that stage like yet or at that level. Like he literally is reading a book and full 360 turning on the treadmill without looking up, without anything. I'm like, whoa. Let that be my inspiration though, right? So with that being said, it's time to remove the safeties. It's time to remove the guardrails. It's time to remove the excuses. It's time to stop focusing on what happened in the past or what might happen in the future and fully embrace this present moment. These are the things that you can start to teach inside of your courses. I said that I was going to make this make sense, right? Inside your courses, inside of your programs, you want to focus on the present moment. Where are your students currently? All right. But also you can draw from your past experiences to help bring them up to speed, all right, with where it is that they want to go. I always say this, there are people at different levels, and let me like put this here. I am not a like step up, step person, like on an upward trajectory. I truly believe that your students and your clients, the people that you want to serve, are on a journey. Okay, like so we're talking horizontally. Is how I look at like this journey. We have been in the same spaces in the same time, doing the same stuff, making some of the same mistakes along the way. And your job as a teacher, as someone who is going to create courses, is to be able to identify the mistakes that your clients and students may be about to make or getting ready to make and help them to find a better way, okay, to move forward based on your previous experiences. And so there are people along this pathway. And again, let's say that you're here somewhere, right over here, and you have been through all the mistakes, all the struggles, and you see somebody getting ready to embark on that journey, and you're like, hey, let me come help you real quick so you can skip some of those mistakes that I made. Let me show you exactly where to step so that you're not stepping on the mines in the minefield, okay? You don't have to go through what it is that I went through. And that's exactly, then you bring them along this journey, and that's exactly what it's like. So with your marketing, with your sales piece, all of those things, you don't have to speak to past stuff, right? Like you don't have to live in the past, all right? You can talk about your journey, but remember that your clients and students who are looking to you to help them, again, they're not like, and sometimes I feel like, yes, they look at you at the top of this hill, but again, as a mentor, as a teacher, I don't believe that we are better than anybody, right? I believe that we have the capacity, and it's on us to show the, and let me, I did a whole conversation about empathy, compassion, the difference, okay, and where we apply each one. And I'll link it somewhere above my head when we hop off of here so that there is no confusion. It is up to you, though, to know where your students and clients are. But before you go down the path of compassion, right, or empathy, you also got to know where to draw the line. Again, not that you're better than anyone, but you are going to go back and get your clients and students and help them move forward from where they are. But in order to do that, you have to be sure about who you are and where you are, and you have to stand in that. Okay, again, we are not letting people drag us. Okay, we are bringing our students and clients up to speed with who it is that they really want to be and who you know that they already are. All right, and that's just it. I love y'all so much. If you're interested in packaging your courses into the format of, packaging your knowledge and expertise into the format of courses and luxury coaching and mentorship brands and programs, you can get started at jumpfirstacademy.org. Again, it's jumpfirstacademy.org. Over there, there's a free 30-minute training. It is no fluff, okay? So you tap in, you go through the training, but there are also resources to help you implement along the way so that you are not continuing to just consume information. All right, jumpfirstacademy.org to get started. There are free resources as well as paid resources to help you implement as you go through the training. That is all I have for today. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, IG, for being on. Thank you, YouTube, for being on. What's going on, Eric? It's good to see you as well. Thank you. I appreciate the compliments. I appreciate you for being on. Awesome sauce. I appreciate all of y'all. I love y'all. I am out of here. And I appreciate the fans in the building. watching. Oh, I love that YouTube is like letting me know I got some fans in here. So I appreciate you, Eric. Thank you so much. If you are, again, new here and you are not already a part of this community, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like button, bell notification, and let me know in the chat, in the comments, where you are watching from or what time it is that you are watching this episode. Okay, I'm always interested in the global reach of these episodes, and also like what it is that you do. What would be your course topic, and do you have any questions for me? Because I also like to know what other topics you guys want to explore on this channel. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Happy Friday to you, and I'll see you back here next time. Bye, y'all.